And welcome to day number one. In day number one, we're going to talk about the first problem that you deal with in the life of a mum who's burnt out. And as a result of being burnt out, you've put on 10 kilos, is that you lack in motivation. Your motivation problem is that you're motivated from Monday to Wednesday, but then life gets busy. Kids get sick, maybe you get sick, your partner is calling you in different directions, and this causes your motivation to dwindle down over the week. And now you see this pattern every single week. Now, when you see this pattern in your motivation, what actually happens is that you don't see results. And as a result of not getting results, is that it starts to form a belief. It starts to form a belief that look at the results in my life. I've tried, but I can't seem to get to where I want to be. And now this belief is starting to instill into your kids. And now they follow the way you are motivated, the way you're triggered, the way you're overwhelmed, your behaviors, your habits that you are creating. You are role modeling that to your kids. And I saw this in my own mum. That she was at a place where she was burnt out. That was a place where she tried to lose weight. That motivation started good at the start of the week, but when we got in the way, when life got busy, she stopped. And I saw this pattern every single week. And as a result of that, she never got the results she was truly after. And that's because she was heading down a path that wasn't necessarily helping her. She was heading down a path like a quick fix diet. Here, take this pill, take this shake, and we'll get you the result we're truly after. And she did. She got the results. But what actually happened is never shifted her mindset. She never shifted the clear path that she needed to take in order to get to those results she was truly after. So in step number one, how do we overcome lack of motivation is that you need to build strong foundations in your training, in your nutrition, and in yourself. So in the first phase that we take our mums through is called the crawler phase. It's 4 weeks and there's clear outcomes that you need to achieve in order to pass through this phase and to overcome a lack of motivation. The first step is 30 days of tracking your food. When you track your food, you're going to have more energy, you're going to have more control over your day, you're going to feel less lethargic, less triggered, less stress. And you're going to start to see results in terms of your weight loss. And when you start to see results in terms of your weight loss, you're going to feel more confident, more energy, and then momentum starts to build. The next thing you're going to do is track your training. As a result of training, you're going to get stronger. You're going to see results again in the weight loss. You're going to start to build a strong foundation in terms of your training. Because right now, your training, it's up and it's down and it's inconsistent. It's according to how you feel. If things were always according to how you feel, you'll never do things. And that's why we build a foundation, a rock solid foundation that can last a lifetime. So track your food for 30 days, track your training for 30 days. You also reflect on your week every single week. What are you doing really well? What are things you need to improve on? What are things you need to continue? A lot of people, they learn, they do, but they don't reflect. And as a result of not reflecting, they start the new week thinking, okay, I need to fix this, I need to fix that, based off feelings and not off facts. In this program, we base everything off facts, the data. And the only way to get data is to do, is to learn and to reflect. And this is the formula that we use for our mums. And the last thing is every Monday at 7:30 p.m., you hop on a round table, you'll be coached by me. I'm going to coach you through shifting your mindset. Who's the mum that you need to become? You're going to consume the information and then you're going to do, you're going to action. Again, that formula, learn, do, and reflect. When you complete these outcomes, these 4 outcomes, you have then passed the crawler phase. Now, some mums, it takes 6 weeks. For some mums, it takes 8. For some mums, they do it in 4 weeks. But ultimately, until you complete these outcomes, you will not move on to the next stage. We're not a program that says, okay, you half-heartedly done it, therefore we'll let you through. Because I understand you've done that in the past. Where you've been on a quick fix program, you've been on other programs that saved you, and they said, here, do this, and you got a result. But you never learnt anything, you never grew, you never went through any failures or challenges, and therefore you didn't understand the habits, the behaviors, the mum that you needed to become in order to sustain that result. So this is the most important step, building that foundation. It's like a building. They spent most of the time on the foundations and all of a sudden the building goes up. But a lot of people want to spend time on the shiny objects. Give me the quick fix, give me the training program, give me the nutrition that's going to help me lose 10 kilos right now. And that's what the fitness industry is telling you. They're not telling you the truth, that this journey is hard. But when you do it the right way, you're going to more than likely keep that weight off and you're going to shift your mindset and get you to a place where you're going to rediscover your identity. Now, like I said, this challenge is all about you actually doing the work. The reason I want to give it for free, because many people get to this point, but they don't actually do the work. And when you don't do the work, you don't shift your identity, and therefore you stay stuck. So I want you to do the work. The first challenge I want you to do is fill out the form below. It's going to identify why you lack in motivation and what you need to improve on. When you identify the problem, you can then move to point B. It's like if you had a GPS and you wanted to get to point B, but you had no idea where point A is, and that's where you currently are. You're doing things at random. They're not intentional. But when we identify the problem, we can then go, okay, this is how we get to point B. The second action step I want you to do is you'll see a workout video of what we take our mums through. All you need is 2 kilo dumbbells. If you don't have 2 kilo dumbbells, you can do the whole program without any weights. Our mums are training 3 to 4 times a week, and you might be thinking, I can't even do one. And that's why I want you to action right now, complete that. Once you've done those 2 action steps, I want you to look in your email for the next day, day 2. Every single day, do the reps. This is what it's going to take in order for you to change. The reason this challenge isn't easy is because we only want to work with mums who are committed to the process. But when you commit to the process, I'm willing to invest into you, and you're willing to invest into yourself, you're then going to start to see changes that you have never seen before. So right now, after this video, I want you to complete the 2 tasks below, and I'll see you in day 2.